Intel's having some struggles. At the same time that they're launching their new Core Ultra 200V Lunar Lake mobile processors, they're apparently running low on i9 13900K and 14900K chips, most likely due to a mountain of RMA requests. In some areas of the US, it is apparently taking 3 to 4 weeks to have a replacement chip delivered. Reuters likewise reports that Intel's 18A silicon wafers have failed to pass tests set by Broadcom, an important client for Intel's contract manufacturing business. Furthermore, Intel today announced that it was canceling plans to use its own internal 20A process node for its upcoming Arrow Lake processors and would instead be using external chips, most likely from TSMC. The discussion question here is, does Intel have the resources and capacity to survive this? Is there something that could explain all these issues cropping up at the same time? I mean, it's clear they're trying to do a lot right now. I've said I like Pat Gelsinger's plan. I like the plan. I've said I don't know if they're going to execute on it. It's going to take a long time. But I like the plan of splitting Intel into the design side and the manufacturing side. I mean, I liked the plan of us kind of splitting ourselves internally into a media side and a lab side, but it's been clear at times that we bit off a little bit more than we could chew, and there have been some gaps, right? It's not for lack of like trying to do your best. The good thing for us is that we are privately held, right? So as long as we're not losing money, then we kind of can right the ship and make the corrections we need to make at our leisure. If you're a publicly held company and your valuation dips low enough,
making people money right now, they'll just leave.
And you're at risk of something like a hostile takeover. Someone can just start buying up shares. I mean, look what happened with Twitter. Yeah. So it's a scary, perilous time for Intel. I still like the plan, and I still hope they can execute on it. Not least because I just want to see a competitor to TSMC. We should all be rooting for a valid competitor to TSMC. No monopoly is good. I mean, look what's happened to the cost of our electronics, guys, especially the cutting edge stuff. That's not purely, NVIDIA or Apple's greed.